Haven't done a quiz in a while, but I figure I'm back home with my parents for a couple days. Memorial Day weekend's coming up, and I've been missing Sporkle, and maybe you guys have too. If you have, drop a like on the video. Let me know you want to see this, as well as get in the comment section and say, hey, dummy, make more Sporkle videos. Well, we've got a good one. MLB top 200 active home runs leaders. So it's all the players that are active, who are the top 200. If you want to try it out for yourself, a link will be in the description, as well as a link to today's sponsor, SoRare MLB. SoRare MLB is a groundbreaking fantasy baseball game where you get to be the GM of your own team. Take charge and make your managerial mark by collecting officially licensed player cards of your favorite MLB players. And these aren't just cards, by the way. They're your ticket to compete for over $1 million in cash rewards, as well as other amazing prizes. Imagine winning VIP trips to the MLB All-Star Game, or getting your hands on some signed merch from your favorite MLB stars. Here's how SoRare MLB works. Each game week, you use your cards to set a game lineup, and based on real-world plays like hits, strikeouts, home runs, RBIs, you receive points for your team that week. Depending on how many points you score, you have the ability to climb the leaderboards, and as you score more and more points, you climb the leaderboards where you have the opportunity to win cash prizes, more cards on SoRare, or unforgettable experiences. But there's more to it than just building a lineup of your favorite players. There's also trading involved. You can go to the SoRare marketplace and make trades with other people in the community. You can engage in live auctions. There's instant buying of cards. And the best part about it is that SoRare is absolutely free to play. You can start right now, draft a team of all common cards, and start competing in competitions against me and other people in the community. So what are you waiting for? Join SoRare MLB right now by clicking my link in the description. Transform your passion for baseball into a quest for glory and have the option to win some really awesome sick prizes. Thank you to SoRare MLB for sponsoring today's video. All right, so 20 minutes to name 200 players. I'm gonna have to type one-handed today because I didn't bring a mic stand for my mic back home. Stupid me. Let's just go ahead and play the quiz. First one is gonna be Giancarlo Stanton, low key. 400 home runs is crazy. Angels going to be Trout. Cardinals is going to be probably Goldschmidt. And then I'm also going to say Arenado is going to be on there. Dodgers feels like a Freddie Freeman. Let's just throw Mookie Betts. Let's throw Ohtani as well. Let's throw Will Smith. I guess we could just go by team, but we'll go down the list. Harper for the Phillies. And then Schwarber should be on here. Also going to put Trey Turner. Castellanos. If I actually know how to spell, Castellanos is going to be on there. Making sure I've actually recorded. I have. Very good. San Diego Padres. Let's go Tatis. Let's go Machado. Let's go with who else is on the pod. Oh, well, we know JT Realmuto will be here as well for the Phillies. My bad. JT Realmuto. Aaron Judge because of the Yankees. Mets, New York Mets. Let's go with Pete Alonso. Let's go with Starling Marte. Let's go with Francisco Lindor. Who am I forgetting? Oh, JD Martinez. Duh. I was like, who has 300 home runs on the Mets? JD Martinez. I think Jeff McNeil might make it on here. He does. Jeff McNeil, top 200 active home run leaders. Let's go. Anybody else on that team that could make the list? Nimmo should make the list. I think Harrison Bader makes the list. Let's go. Harrison Bader. Tyrone Taylor. Someone named Taylor is going to. DJ Stewart. Omar Narvaez. Omar Narvaez makes the list. Is Francisco Alvarez? He might. I think it's going to count for Yordan, too. Minnesota Twins, 300. Let's go. Correa. Let's go. Oh, no. Nelson Cruz isn't playing anymore. Let's go. I know he's not on the Twins, but Joey Gallo. Max Kepler. Oh, it's going to be Carlos Santana. It's going to be Carlos Santana for sure. The guy just refuses to disappear. Ryan Jeffers should be on here. Mitch Garver should be on here. Pirates, 300. That's going to be McCutchen. And then we've also got Brian Reynolds. We've also got, who else is on the Pirates? Sawinski going to make a list appearance? He is not. You are not in the top 200, Jack Sawinski. Nice try. Connor Joe? No Connor Joe. Rowdy Tellez should be on here. Other guys, Yasmani Grandal is an active player who is on the Pirates. There's going to be a couple that sneak through the cracks here. Yankees. Did I do Judge? I did Judge. Let's go Rizzo. Let's go with Torres, Gleyber Torres. Let's go with Is LeMahieu? He's technically active, right? Yeah, okay, good. I know he's hurt, but I wanted to make sure he's technically active. Who else goes around this infield here? Volpe might crack the list. Okay, he's not. I don't know how low it goes. Goes as low as 40. Okay, so you have to hit 40 or more home runs and be an active Major League player. Let's just skip down to the Royals. I'm going to give Bobby Witt a shot. I'm going to give... Is Hunter Dozier active? He is not. Okay, I think he would have been on there. I don't think MJ Melendez has 40 homers, but we're going to type it. Oh, it's going to be Salvador Perez, though. Salvador Perez is going to be on here. 255. What a career this guy's had. Probably a future Hall of Famer would get my vote. Who else is on Kansas City that could make this list? Michael Massey, no. Olivares, no. I don't think there's many guys on Kansas City that are going to make this list. Atlanta. Olsen. Riley. Let's go with Ronald. Old Ronald's going to be on there. Marcell Ozuna should be on there, and that is the big one. Eddie Rosario, I bet you, and Ahmed. I don't think Jared Kelenick's hit 40 home runs in his career. Adam Duvall for sure has. Adam Duvall. Travis d'Arnaud. D'Arnaud should be there, and that also means Sean Murphy. Orlando Arcia, I think, should be on there. Michael Harris, has he hit 40 homers? Someone named Harris has. That's going to count. We're going to keep on keeping on. Arizona Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. I don't know if Corbin Carroll's hit 40. I don't think so, because I know he had that short year, and this year he's been terrible. That was a bad guess. Ketel Marte we would have gotten. We got Jock Peterson, which also reminds me of Tommy Pham. Eugenio Suarez should be... Oh, that was the one for the Diamondbacks. Nice with Suarez. Shortstop, Kevin Newman could not have hit 40 home runs. We'll come back to... I'm just going to type it just in case, but there's no way Kevin Newman did. Out in the outfield, Alek Thomas, no. Gurriel will definitely be on there. And then I don't think anybody else for the Diamondbacks off the top of my head. Carson Kelly? Carson Kelly, maybe? Okay. Kelly went on there. It's probably Carson. Toronto Blue Jays. Springer, we've got Justin Turner. Oh, we already typed in Turner. Just double check here. Justin Turner. We got Bo Bichette. We got Vlad Guerrero Jr. We've got Daniel Vogelback. Danny Burgers, of course, making an appearance. Biggio, I think, should be on here. Who else would be on here? I don't think IKF's going to make it. Varsho, I think, should be on this list. Is there anybody else on that team that I can think of off the top of my head? I can't. It's not a very good team right now. They're not playing well. Oh, I guess Danny Jansen. Danny Jansen should be on here. Cleveland Guardians. Let's go Jose Ramirez. Let's go with Josh Naylor. Let's go with... It's not going to be shortstop. It's not going to be Andres Jimenez. I'm just going to type Jimenez. Wow, Jimenez is on here? He's got to be towards the bottom. Yep, 44. Andres Jimenez. How about that? Cleveland, I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head. That doesn't mean that they're not there. Just can't think of them right now. Let's go Texas Rangers. We got Simeon. We got Seager. We've got the Lows and the Lows and the Lows. We've got, I think, Jonah Heim. Jonah Heim making it. Let's go. Third base, I don't think Josh Young's making it. I think because of the injuries, he's not going to. Adolis Garcia, obviously. I don't think Leota Taveras is going to be. That was probably a pretty horrible guess. Travis Jankowski can't have 40 home runs. I bet, Robbie Grossman will be on here. Robbie Grossman's going to be a sneaky one because I don't even know what team he's on, but I remember with the Rangers for a little bit. Houston Astros, Altuve. We've got Bregman, old Breggy Bombs. We've got Jeremy Pena. Whoa, Jeremy Pena's not on here? Does he not have 40 home runs? Okay. Got Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker's been so good. How good has Kyle Tucker been? That guy is a stud. Astros. Chas McCormick, I think, should be on here. Chas McCormick. Does Jake Myers? Shouldn't. He doesn't. That's good. Michael Brantley's no longer active. John Singleton's not going to be on there. Jose Abreu. Oh, I guess we're not counting him as active because he's in the minors. By being sent down. Sorry, I had to itch my foot while we were recording. Colorado Rockies. Let's go McMahon. Let's go Chris Bryant, which is just so crazy. Whoa, there's someone on the Rockies with more home runs than Chris Bryant? I'm going to just type in Elias Diaz. I know that's not the answer. Shortstop Brendan Rodgers, I think. Wow, does he really not have that many home runs, Brendan Rodgers? Jeez. Who's on the Rockies I'm forgetting that's hit this many home runs? Tovar should not be on here, but we'll just type him. Second base, Brendan Rodgers. First base, Chris Bryant. Rockies, 216 home runs. Am I forgetting someone so obvious? Nolan Jones won't be that guy. What? Oh, Charlie Blackmon. There we go. I was forgetting somebody obvious. It's Charlie Blackmon, of course. Milwaukee. So we're going to have Yelich. We're going to have Hoskins, my favorite player, Rhys Hoskins. We're going to go with Willy Adames, of course, at shortstop, third base. I don't think it's going to be any of those. Outfield, they have a little bit of a younger outfield, so I don't think it's any of the outfielders either besides the ones that we've named. We're going to move on. Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm forgetting someone on Arizona with 192. Who would that be? They added a couple bats this offseason, and I'm forgetting. I did Jock Peterson. I think Jace Peterson should be on here, right? Oh, he's not. Okay, I guess he's not active. Who on the Diamondbacks would have this many home runs that I'm forgetting about? I did Ketel Marte, right? We did Marte. We did. I'm just going to type in. No, we did Kevin Newman, and of course he's not on there. Who on the Diamondbacks has hit this many home runs that I'm forgetting about that's active? Is it really this obvious? 192 feels like a decent amount. I did Walker. I'm going to just type in Josh Bell because that's a name that just came to my head. I don't think I can really spend that much time on the Diamondbacks, so we got to move on. Dodgers. Muncy, I think that's the one for there. Beautiful. Miguel Rojas, I think, should be on here too. Those are kind of players, I guess, just dudes who have existed for a while. Did I type in Newman? Let's just go for it. Okay, it's not him. It's not Newman. It's Nick Ahmed. Hit 40 home runs. Nick Ahmed is on there. Very nice. Brandon Crawford, another just random old guy that we'll remember, should get on here. Chicago Cubs. Okay, Bellinger, Suzuki. Seiya hasn't hit that many home runs. What? Ian Happ? Oh, Jason Hayward's going to be a good one for the Dodgers. That one almost slipped through, as well as Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar, beautiful, and that gives me Enrique as well. What team was I just thinking about? Chicago Cubs. Their catcher is going to be Yan Gomes. He should be on there. First base is Michael Bush. No. Second base, I don't think Madrigal or Horner have hit. Swanson, I bet you's hit 40 homers, though. Third base is going to be Morel. Christopher Morel, 51 home runs, as well as Patrick Wisdom, I think, should be on here, too. Out in the outfield, Suzuki, Happ, Bellinger. I don't think Talkman's hit 40 home runs. Red Sox, Devers. We've got, I don't think Casas has gotten to 40 yet. No, Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill's another good one. Trevor Story is good. No Jarren Duran. No Yoshida. I don't know who's playing second base for them. I don't think Reese McGuire's hit that many home runs. There's going to be some sneaky guys that get through here that just I don't remember are playing. Like Kansas City has another guy with 181. I know it's not Michael Garcia, but just trying to get the Garcia name. Who could be their backup? Who's a backup on this Royals team that could? Adam Frazier, I bet you has on there. 57 for King Adam Frazier. Who am I forgetting on Kansas City that's hit a decent amount of home runs? It's going to be an outfielder, right? Outfield for Kansas City. We can't think of it. San Diego Padres. There's another one. I don't think Luis Ariz is going to hit 179. I know that, but let's go with Cronenworth. Oh, it's going to be Bogarts. Bogarts is going to be that 179 for San Diego. So that's a similar type player that's on the Royals that's hit that many home runs. Who am I forgetting? There's clearly someone that's way too obvious that I'm not thinking of. We'll have to worry about it later. All right, Milwaukee, another Milwaukee, 179. Really? I'm missing someone on Milwaukee with 179? Oh, let's go with Contreras. I think both of them will be there. Contreras, William, and Wilson. Very good. Milwaukee 179. There's got to be some veteran that I'm forgetting about. That's just not on my mind right now. So we're going to have to move on. Detroit. Let's go with Torkelson. I know he has hit 40 in his career. Let's go with, has Riley Green hit 40? He is not. Javi Baez is definitely, that's the one for Detroit. Very nice. Third base, Isaac Paredes for the Rays. Let's get him. In terms of outfielders, I know Mark Canha will be on here. I don't think Veerling's hit 40 or more. And I can't think of anybody else right now on that team. San Francisco Giants, let's go with Jorge Soler. Matt Chapman. Chapman's going to be a good one. Who else on the Giants? First base. Is Brandon Belt still technically active? No, he's not. So Lamont Wade. Very nice. Wilmer Flores. Their second baseman has Tyro Estrada? Tyro Estrada getting on the board. Let's go, Tyro. Luciano, no. Third base is Chapman. Outfield, Conforto will definitely be on this list. I think Slater, right? Slater. Ooh, has he not? Am I thinking of someone else? Slater, and who is the other? I guess the other one was Dickerson, so that's not going to pop up. Yastrzemski. Mike Yastrzemski, 92. Beautiful. And Jung-Woo Lee's not going to make it, so we're going to move on. St. Louis, 175. Okay, 175 from St. Louis. Their catcher is Contreras and Herrera. First base is Goldschmidt. Second base is, Tommy Edman can't be on here. He is Tommy Edman. He's hit 40 home runs. I don't think Brendan Donovan has, but we're gonna type Brendan Donovan out there. Who else could be on for St. Louis? Third base, we did Arenado. Outfield, Burleson's not gonna have that many. Dylan Carlson, does he have 40? No, he doesn't. Active roster on these teams. When you start getting to like the bench players, and you can't remember who's on this team because who's on the Cardinals? Lars Nootbaar. Yeah, he doesn't have 40 home runs. Wow, who am I forgetting on the Cardinals is 175? It's definitely an older gentleman that doesn't play as much every day. I typed in Crawford, so it's not Brandon Crawford. It's not going to be Mason Wynn. Let's go with Gorman. Gorman should be on here, I think, now. Nolan Gorman with 49. Yankees, I'm forgetting someone with 173. Oh, well, Verdugo should be on here. Soto, I think that's going to be Juan Soto, which it is. Is Aaron Hicks technically still considered active? He's not. I think the Angels cut him. Angels are up next, actually, for me, which is kind of funny. Who else on this Angels team would have home runs? Brandon Drury? Brandon Drury definitely would. Shanuel's not going to have. Neto's not going to have. Rendon. Anthony Rendon's going to be that guy. Never forget Anthony Rendon. I mean, you can forget him. He's a jerk, but whatever. Okay, we're moving back up to another team now. Atlanta, 134 on Atlanta. Who am I forgetting on this Braves team that is going to hit that many home runs? Darno, Murphy, Olsen. I really don't know. And I typed in Duvall, and that one felt really good. It's going to be a backup infielder or a backup outfielder that I'm forgetting. Kevin Pillar, I think, is going to be on here for the Angels. I don't know who it's going to be for the Braves with 134. We're starting to get into that territory that's kind of insignificant in terms of how many home runs you've hit. I'm just going to blank out on that. Mariners. We haven't done the Mariners at all. Ty France is going to be one of them. Cal Raleigh is for sure on here. I think I typed it. Rodriguez, right? Oh, I didn't get any Rodriguez's. That's going to count. Seattle. Second base, Polanco. What about, is Eduardo Escobar still technically active? He's not. Okay, that's good to know. For the Mariners, third base is going to be, well, I'm going to type in Abraham Toro. He doesn't have any. Brent Rooker should. Brent Rooker's on there. Who am I forgetting on the Mariners? Hello? Oh, Mitch. It's got to be Mitch. It is old Mitch. White Sox. I think Benintendi is going to be on here, even though he's been terrible. Eloy Jimenez will be on here. Andrew Vaughn will be on here. Who else will be on here? Martin Maldonado should be on here. I'm still missing the big one. Is it going to be Paul DeYoung? It is Paul DeYoung, as well as I'm going to remember Tim Anderson with the Marlins. Can't forget Tim Anderson. Has Jazz Chisholm? Again, I'm typing with one hand, so it's going to be a little bit slower than I normally would be. Jazz Chisholm's on there. Lane Thomas was someone I just thought of. Joey Meneses is not. Joey Meneses, not 40 home runs yet in his career. Okay, Joey. Baltimore. Let's go with Gunnar Henderson. Let's go with Adley. Adley should. Yeah, Adley has. Santander. Urias is going to be for both of them, for the brothers. Who else are we forgetting? I don't think Jorge Mateo has any. Cedric Mullins is going to be on there. Austin Hayes should be on there. O'Hearn, I think, should crack the list. Ryan O'Hearn, very nice. Minnesota, we're forgetting someone with 118. Could that be Buxton? It is Buxton. Does Larnick or did I do Kepler? I feel like I did Kepler. Yeah, I did Kepler. Correa, Royce Lewis is not going to have 40. Jeffers. Ooh, Christian Vasquez will have 40, though. Christian Vasquez, the Twins' backup catcher. I got to think of backup catchers, too. That's going to be a big spot where I miss. San Diego Padres. Higashioka, I bet you, is on here. He did have a pretty decent year at one point. Who else is on this team that can have 117 home runs? Tatis. I did Tatis, right? We did Tatis. Oh, Profar, I think, will crack the list, not for 117. Who are they carrying that has 117 home runs on this team? That's not a lot. It's really not a lot of home runs. Ha-Seong Kim, I guess, will be on there. Their center field. Oh, Trent Grisham for the Yankees will be on there. That's for sure. I can name all these other players. I can't name some of these towards the top, which is crazy. That's a huge chunk. Cincinnati. Is Joey Votto technically listed? He's not. Okay. I know not for Cincinnati, for Toronto. Does Ellie have? I don't think Ellie has 40 home runs yet. Brian De La Cruz does. Almost forgot my boy Brian. For the Reds. Jonathan India will be a one. Spencer Steer does not get there yet. Will Benson? No. Jake Fraley? No. For the Reds. Tyler Stevenson? Maybe? I don't feel good about that one. Yeah, I don't feel good about Tyler Stevenson there. Oh, it's going to be Jamer Candelario. Yes, sir. Okay, White Sox, 93 home runs for the White Sox. Yoan Moncada? That's probably who it is, right? It is Yoan Moncada. Phillies, Alec Boehm. Who else am I forgetting on the Phillies? I don't think Stott has 40 home runs, but I'm just going to do it just so that Philly fans, if I missed it, you wouldn't yell at me. And I'm glad I was wrong. Brandon Marsh can't have that many. Johan Rojas is not going to. Oh, it's going to be Whit Merrifield, right? Whit Merrifield, very nice. Blue Jays. I mean, is it Kiner Falefa? Is that one of the guys I'm missing? Nope, it's not. I didn't think it was, but I had to check. Alejandro Kirk's not going to have that many home runs. Kiermaier? Kiermaier could. I think Kiermaier. Yep, that's Kevin Kiermaier. Washington Nationals. I don't think C.J. Abrams is there. Gallo, yes. Their catcher, Keber Ruiz. I'm just going to type Ruiz, but I don't think so. Third base is going to be Nick Senzel. I can't imagine he has 40. Who else is on this Nationals team? 87 home runs. It's such a not big number at all. We typed in Gallo. Luis Garcia? I mean, that doesn't make sense to have 87 home runs that early in his career. Who else could be on this team? Riley Adams. Nope. Ildemaro Vargas. It's not Ildemaro. That's another bad guess. Let's keep going. Baltimore. There's 2 guys on Baltimore I'm forgetting. What? Westberg's not going to have it. Who's on this Baltimore team that I'm forgetting? I did Santander, right? Yeah, I did Santander. Jorge Mateo surely can't be. I'm forgetting some really obvious guys. Tampa Bay Rays, Randy Arozarena. I'm just not moving fast enough throughout this quiz. White Sox, Oakland. Who's another guy in Oakland that could have home runs? Not J.J. Bleday. Not Geloff. Not Abraham Toro. We guessed him. Oh, Laureano, maybe, if he's still active. He's not considered active anymore. Okay, cool. Cleveland, we just played them. Who you got? Austin Hedges? Austin Hedges. Okay, we'll take that. Houston. There's some guys on Houston that have 40 that I can't think of. Yainer Diaz. I would just type in Diaz, and that would give me Yandy. I guess I've already typed in Diaz. San Francisco, Miami. Who? Joey Wendell. Nope. How about we tried Tyler Taylor. Who else could these guys be? I know there's going to be some really, really bad misses on this, but this quiz just moved really fast, and honestly, a little too fast for me. A little too fast for me on the quiz side here. Moreno. It's not going to be Gabriel Moreno. All right, 173 of 200. We give up. Let's see who we missed. We missed Randall Grichuk, Hunter Renfroe, Gary Sanchez, Matt Carpenter, Miguel Sano. Yeah, those are bad. Oh, I didn't type in Ozzy Albies. I legitimately thought I typed in Ozzy Albies. I guess I didn't. That's one on me. David Peralta, Jesse Winker, McCann, Mountcastle, Lou Bob, J.D. Davis. I guess I did not do that well on this quiz. This was not my best work by any means. 173 of 200. It is well above the average score, 87%. I'd like to know how you guys do on this quiz down in the comment section below. So let me know if you did better than me or if you did worse. I'd love to know what you're doing. If you want to see more quiz content on the channel, remember to drop a like as well as subscribe and comment. Do more quizzes, you dummy. Check out So Rare. Link is in the description. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. That's where I'll wrap it up. You know the drill from here on out. YouTube recommends you watch this video. This is my most recent upload, so click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all on another video. Bye.